Welcome back everyone. Today we have another CS2 versus TF2 video. This time it is the Powerhouse weapons case. Probably the closest thing TF2 is going to release that is similar to a CS2 case. These weapons actually have wears similar to CS2, only they have that bonus potential to have strange or unusual. So actually they took what CS2 did right and just elevated it, in my opinion. That being said, these skins can go for quite a bit, especially these reds, especially with the unusual. It's like getting a gold on top of a gold. So it's really fun to open these crates or cases. And we kick it off with a strange Dead Reckoner revolver. Got a name tag, or I'm sorry, description tag to go along with it as well. We'll swap on over to our first Dreams and Nightmare case. You know how it is, we always start strong with a Dreams and Nightmare case. Why? Because I'm dreaming that we hit a gold, but it's always gonna end up as a nightmare as we get zilch. That being said, we got a Turbine Torture Flamethrower for the Pyro. We're moving on to our second Dreams and Nightmare case. Let's see what we are able to yield. Holy smokes, we actually got something decent. Dobretta's Melodrama. Fantastic. Moving on to our third Powerhouse case. We got the Sandstone Special Pistol. Alright, moving on to the third Dreams and Nightmare case. What do we have here? We are gonna get... Ooh, I thought we were gonna get that XM1014, but we will take MP5 Necro Jr. Something I've seen all too much since starting the season. And wow, we got a Black Dahlia pistol. That might be the best drop we get. That's worth quite a bit. And a little extra bonus, we get a Tour of Duty ticket worth about roughly about like $1, maybe 90 cents. So can't complain. We're moving on to yet another Dreams and Nightmare case. So far, I would say TF2 is getting a crushing victory, but hey, we got a factory new 5.7 scroll. That might be worth, I don't know, like $1 actually. Not bad. We got a low profile SMG. And we got a gift wrap, which is worth about a penny. Moving on to our first Revolution case. Hopefully we can start something big here. No, we cannot. We just get a minimal wear P250 rebuilt. Moving on to yet another Powerhouse case. Let's see what we get. A Brickhouse minigun for the heavy. Now we're going in heavy on our own with a Operation Broken Fan case. Let's see what we get. Anything good? Oh, okay, alright. Battle Scarred. Of course it's Battle Scarred, but it's still an Op exoskeleton worth a couple bucks here. That ain't half bad, man. This is probably the best drop we'll get on the CS2 end. We shall see what we get on the TF2 side. Aquamarine rocket launcher. A strange counter transfer tool, which is worth about a penny. Moving on up, spice it up a little bit, and we will open a CS20 case. We just saw a red go by, and of course we're not going to get it. Instead, we're going to get a flash out Tech 9 in minimal wear. Okay, let's move on to TF2. What do we got? We start off with a name tag. What's the real drop here? Let's go. We got lightning rod shotgun. Okay, let's see what else we can get here from the CS20 case. We are yielding nada. It's a Scar 20 Assault. It's actually not a bad skin for a blue loadout. Let's see what we got here. Aquamarine rocket launcher. We're going to the danger zone. Let's see what we can unlock with the danger zone case. We unlock disappointment. Magnesium, minimal wear, not worth much to be honest. Okay, moving on to yet another Powerhouse case. Ooh, we got a strange Black Dahlia pistol. Okay. I fucks with that. That's very nice. We're gonna move on to a Prisma 2 case on the CS2 end. Let's see what we can yield. What we get is a Op Capillary. Minimal wear. This It's pretty fun actually. Doing these case for case openings, it's nice to see these weapons. Oh, there it is. That's our new top drop for the TF2 side. That's going to be worth a pretty penny now. And that's going to be a very large hurdle for the CS2N to overcome. I don't even think that exoskeleton is going to be enough. It might have been if it was not battle scarred, but that being said, Prisma 2 case, we got a Desert Eagle blue ply. Let's see if the TF2N can get something better. No. Okay, I guess we have to cool off after getting that flamethrower. I'm going to open another Prisma 2 case, and let's see what we can yield for ourselves here. We get an AUG Tomcat field tested. Looks pretty cool. It reminds me of the Battlestar actually for whatever reason. For the M4 at least. But okay, let's see what else we got on the TF2 end. Alright, we got nothing burger, but hey, it actually comes in strange, so that's not bad. That's worth a few extra cents there. Got another Prisma 2 case. Let's see what we are able to yield here. Even more disappointment. Very nice. Another Tomcat, minimal wear. Let's see, another Powerhouse case. Oof. Rough, low profile SMG. Coming in red and blue, baby. Got another Prisma 2 case. What can we possibly get for ourselves here? It's going to be another capillary factory new. No, field tested. Of course, my luck was going to be on the 5.7 scroll earlier. That was going to be the factory new one, of course. Backpack extender is pretty good, actually. That's actually worth more than the low profile SMG that we just pulled right here. Okay, so that's it. We're going to move on to the recoil case. Maybe we can get some luck here. We cannot. Factory new, maybe? Okay, minimal wear. Even in factory new, it wouldn't be worth more than like $1 for the polybag anyways. Let's see. Oh, okay. Strange Dead Reckoning Revolver. Not bad. That's actually a decent pickup. That'll help tremendously in getting some of our money back. Recouping here. Got a Galil Destroyer. I've seen this all too many. I think I've opened majority of my cases. I've probably been Dreams of Nightmare #1, and then #2 would be Recoil, just because it's been like the cheapest case forever. That being said, we're going on to New Horizons here, only to get the same disappointing outlook. On getting a Warhawk, at least it is a minimal wear. Could have been better. Let's see what we get. Oh, nothing, man. Lightning Rod Shotgun. Okay, so we've definitely cooled off on the TF2 end, and we've cooled off on the CS2 end as well, until we got the Moonrise, baby. Factory new. Ooh, factory new. I like that. It's very nice. It's a very beautiful skin. I actually really love the Glock Moonrise as well. I think it goes perfect with purple loadout with like Pandora gloves or Imperial plaid gloves. But that being said, we are moving on to another Prisma case. We just saw red swing by, we saw pink swing by, and of course we get neither of them, and we get a nice off-world field tested. Okay, let's see if TF2 can pick it up a little bit. We got teased with the gift wrap, and let's see what we really get. Nope, just more disappointment now. I think it's cooked on the TF2 side. So that seems to be it, and let's see how we end with the CS2 side. We get a Crypsis Famous. Okay, now it is time for the recap. Let's see how we did. 20 cases of the Powerhouse versus 20 CS2 cases. Who did better on the return on investment? Okay, recap time. So the best drop we got on the CS2 end was actually the Op Exoskeleton. Battle scarred, unfortunately, but still worth $3.99. Second best was the UMP Moonrise in factory new, worth about $3.20, right? For a total return on the CS2 end of $12.86. The cost of the keys and the cases was $86.58, meaning we had a net loss of $73.72, a percentage of 14.8% back return on investment, right? If you exclude the cases, then it comes out to be 15.8%. So a whole extra percent less or more that we got back, right? And that's if we exclude the cost of the cases. That being said, we'll move on over to TF2, right? The best drop we got was that Flash Fire Flamethrower. And then number 2 was the Strange Black Dahlia Pistol, right? they came out to be $685 and $421 respectively. Total return on the TF2 side was $20.59. Cost of the case was $3.07. The total cost of the cases was $61.40 plus the keys equals $114.40 for the total cost up front. So almost $30 more than the CS2's total cost. Therefore, the net loss is minus $93.81. The percentage of the return on investment that we got back was 17.9%. So despite being almost $30 more expensive, we had gotten enough back to just slightly edge out the return rate of CS2, meaning Team Fortress takes the W. They defeated CS2 in terms of the battle of your investments. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment to see what else you want to see or how I'm doing. And make sure to check out my other videos. I got plenty more CS2 versus, as well as CS2 capsule openings and whatnot, and a giveaway that I'm planning for when I get the 1,000 subscriber milestone. All you have to do is be a commenter, subscriber, and leave a like. So yeah, definitely engage, definitely help me out and help me grow. And otherwise, take care. Bye.